Everybody, what's going on? The Eddie Block Control
Show. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours of chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle.
What's up, everybody?
Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the shows. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Harold, keep
What's up, everybody?
With John Wick and Steve Pence. Johnny Yuma, he got the right diet. Mr. Nice
Man, if I cut this, holy shit, look how much I would cut off. Almost didn't get it out.
Yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie. Brick got the plug.
Oh no, it's a Friday night. It's crazy.
How
long ago is pretty long. Can I reach my hat? This one I can.
Richard will pull up and give retribution till dawn break of dawn and the season.
Solomon.
Following Patriot movements.
A little tired today, but we're gonna have some fun.
Yo, we don't mess around.
Eddie Block Show.
You can come test the chat and find out if you're
Antifa BLM,
you can ride out. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you
somebody already hit like before I could. What's up, y'all? What's up? We're gonna play the whole song tonight. Man, today was interesting. I cheated big time today. Oh my goodness, my diet went right out the window. Slam another beer. I haven't heard the whole song in a while.
All Patriots, yeah, we know the team. Diaz brothers keeping their eyes peeled. Biden sucks, yeah, we seen it steal. Lisa D and AJ Alexander, my love and my mini me.
I got to meet him.
Penelope, DJT, and Sugar, and Brownie, and Panda, and Rooster.
Oh my gosh. So I don't have Penelope anymore, the pig. No more Sugar. No more Browners. I still got Panda Bear, though. Dude, when did Mr. Nice Guy make this song for us? What, did it make us like 22? No, 21.
Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the troll.
We went out, me and Donnie went out a little bit today. Dang, I still got a minute and 30 seconds left in this song. Holy shit, Batman.
If you agree or disagree, let them know.
It was an interesting day. So, number one, I almost left. I almost made somebody's day today. I really did. We were, it's that time of the month for me, the good time of the month. I go to my little grocery store and I get my prescriptions. But I also do shopping because it's at the grocery store, right? And so me and Donnie went in. On the way out, though, at the I went to the self checkout because it's quicker, and I was taking everything out of my cart, my basket in the back, and I had my medicines in there, and I had to set them at my feet because you can't put them on the self-checkout because it weighs it, and it's like you put an item in there that doesn't belong or you didn't pay for it. So, I guess we can end it. It's only got 19 seconds left. So, I set it down there, and then when I went to go get in my truck, I put everything away, but I wasn't sure if I put that in there. I almost left it in the basket. And so had I left it on the basket, oh, I got the one in the chamber. Had I left my meds in the basket, like on my truck, the windows are this thing would have probably flown out. So somebody would have got 30 days worth of pain pills. Oh, they would have been happy, but thankfully, like I was freaking out. I got home, and I put everything away and I got the mail from my stepdad, and then I go and I sit in I'm laying in bed trying to relax and watch my F1 race. And I was like, "Oh shit, did I put my pain meds away?" Thankfully I did. So I got my pain meds. I'm happy. But it's Friday, and on Fridays everybody comes up here to Yosemite because they want to go to Bass Lake, or they want to go into Yosemite, right? And so everybody had their dog out there today. Outside, like 4 or 5 dogs were just barking like crazy at Donnie. And Donnie, I'm like, "Donnie, just calm down, just relax." And he didn't react. He like, "What you barking at, bro?" But that's about it. Then we go in the store, and there was more people in there with their little dogs, or well, every dog's little compared to Donnie, and they just started barking at Donnie like crazy. And I'm like, "Donnie, just don't look at him." And Donnie he did really good. He has his days. Some days he doesn't give a shit. Other days he's like, "I'll show you who's the big dog around here," So I was pretty proud of him. So he got this bone that's like this huge. And his pup cup, he was happy. And then the other thing that weird happened to me, we have my stepdad and I we got Hulu. And I watch F1 racing on Hulu. And normally F1 around here is at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, so I record it. And I watched the first practice, and then I'm watching the qualifying for the sprint race, and I move over, and I hit the remote control for the TV, not for the Apple TV, and it did something. So then when I went to go grab it, I hit then the Apple TV, and all of a sudden I lost my whole race. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I still can't find it. So I had to watch the highlights instead of watching the race. I hate it when that happens. I hate it. Man, chat's not working, or just nobody wants to chat. Anyway, so that's what happened to us today. Not too bad of a day. Not too bad. Then somebody drove in on our property last night. And it was weird because the way that they drove in, it doesn't make sense to me because it's kind of like a hidden way to drive into my property, and nobody knows about it. And the other day, I had some people coming over to my property to help me out by digging stuff. They were doing some digging for me, and when I drove them back, they actually drove that way, or I drove. They're the only people that I've shown drive that way. It could have been my nephew. My nephew's like, "No, it wasn't me, uncle." Right? So you can see this car coming in right there. It's weird. Like the black car, and you can only see half of it. Nobody drives here, and the speed they drove in at, so it's like they knew it was there. So I wonder what they were doing on my property. So now I moved the camera more over this way. We had it set not to recognize cars because it's up there, and so I'm surprised I got this, but I'm wondering who it was. I haven't noticed anything stolen yet, but it still bugs me. We're up here in the middle of the mountains. We like to protect our stuff. Anyways. Well, let's go look at X. Let's look at the interesting stuff that we had on X today. Interesting. Tyho Decker liked one of my posts today. So first, let's start off with the profile. That's stuff that I've saved up for us that we can talk about. Look, there's our show. We're live on X right now. We are live on X. So I normally only check on my X alerts from people I trust. Today I started looking at the home button ones. Wow, it's all women posting pics to get views, fake videos. What's up, Gavin? And satire videos being shown as real videos. So what I mean by that is, so this home button, if you go to this home button, it'll show you everybody that you follow, and it'll show you recommendations for you. And what I like to do Some of them are now doing clickbait. So I only show you stuff from here normally, but you click home and it's just like it's for you or people that are following. So it's just everybody out there. Like this Johnny Midnight guy, all he does is post clickbait stuff. Clickbait stuff. He is my friend on. I follow Ty. I follow Ty on X. Look at this. No word starts with A and ends with A. All people do, they type the shit, so then people will respond. Look, 1.7 people. They're gonna say America does. I bet you America's one of them in there, right? Alyssa, Alpaca, all these stupid people will post on here, and they don't realize that all they're doing is this is them trying to clickbait you into posting, so that way they get views. Because here's how it works on premium. In order to make money, you got to get within 3 months. You got to have 5 million views. Hold on, I'll show you actually. Let's go back to premium. Agenda starts with A, and see, there you go, Gavin. Right? You know, it makes you want to post it. You like, I gotta prove this asshole wrong. But what they're really doing is messing with you. So look, I'm not eligible for subscriptions. Why not? Let's see. So you got to have 2,000 verified followers, which I got. Get verified by subscribing to premium. I've done, but you need 5 million organic impressions, and so I'm not available to do that yet, and I'm not available to get revenue because once again you got to have at least 5 million impressions. That's why they do it. And then once you get those 5 million impressions, folks, then they want to be clown to get money. Yep, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing exactly, Gavin. That, or it's hot women saying, why won't anybody date me? You know, kind of shit. So look at my analytics, right? So for over the last 3 months of impressions, I have 5,000 verified followers. You only need 2,000. I've only had 130,000 impressions over the last 3 months. So that's why. You know, I'm not here doing it for the money. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking the money, but I don't just do fake shit like these people just to get the money. If you catch my drift, right? I've been boozing. Surprised I came up to answer with that answer so fast. Right on, Gavin. Right on. I gotta be honest with you. Today I was sitting there and I'm going through Vaughn's, which is our local grocery store with me and Donnie, and I went right past the alcohol aisle and I was like, man, you know, I could really use some Crown Royal today. But I'm like, you know, you haven't had a drink since Christmas night. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I was good. No alcohol here. All just pain meds. Because I tell you what, I've been hurting. I hired this guy. Oh, I'm in a club. And so I went on the club page, tried to hire somebody from this club. Because, well, number one, they're people that are in a good club that I'm in. And number two, a lot of them are younger guys that would kick ass and work. And I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping somebody would say, just buy me beer and I'll help you dig. And I brought on this guy. He's like, I'll help you, Eddie. I'll help you. And so he showed up and he was a bigger guy. I'm like, all right, he can dig this, no problem. And he was more disabled than me. Like, it hurt me to watch him dig. And, you know, normally what I do is I'll tell people, hey, you know what, get the job, you know, I'll give you $100 a day. If you can get the job done in 2 hours, you still get the $100, you know? And that motivates people to get it done quick. Well, unfortunately, this person was more disabled than I was. And so it took him like 6 days to do it. And he didn't really complete the task, but he completed it good enough to where I needed. So now I can say, hey, I'll do the rest. And I did that. And I really hurt myself. So I had to dig. And the way I dig, being disabled, is I sit down in the trench and I have the shovel that has like a handle on it. You know, like, I mean, they all have handles, but you know, like an actual handle. And I use my hands because I can't use my feet. So right now, my arms are killing me, my back is killing me, and it happened 3 days ago. So I'm having a real messed up time right now. So that's why if you see me itching like this, my pain pills make me itch. So that's what's going on there. But anyways, let's go back to X, my profile. Let's see what's going on. So Chicago One Ray, I think he's pretty big, isn't he? It's not somebody I follow. Yeah, he's got 443,000 followers. It says, "Holy fuck, AOC owes tens of thousands of dollars." What's up, AC? I'm doing pretty good, my friend. Doing all right. So it says AOC owes tens of thousands of dollars. She never paid the $35,000 on the tax the rich dress. Wow, $35,000 for that dress? Her ticket to get into the Met Gala and even the jewelry she had on. Let's see what this is. And it's on Fox News, so it's pretty credible.
House ethics probe over her 2021 Met Gala appearance. Remember that? The committee finding the Democratic Socialist, quote, may not have paid for several thousands of dollars worth of goods and services provided to her. This includes her ticket for the...
Eddie, use a hammer drill to loosen the soil, then scoop it out. That works good, but so I have a roundabout in my driveway, and we had so my driveway is about 10 foot wide, so we had to drill through there. Now I took not some angle iron. I had 1x, which is a square tubing. So I had 1x square tubing, and I cut an angle on it, and then I gave him a sledgehammer so we could just pound through. But I mean, it took forever. In fact, I can show you. Hold on, I actually got the video. I can show you what I did yesterday. I forgot. I got the freaking video. I got the video. Video killed the radio star. I think this is it. Yeah, hold on. Ah, shit. That's hold on. I gotta undo this. I'll show you guys what I dug. Not too bad for a crippled guy. Watch this.
Hey, not too bad. I had a friend help dig about to here.
Yeah.
And then I dug from there.
And if you look, I had to go a lot deeper here because it goes up the mountain right there. So you'll see what I mean.
All the way to there. Not too bad for a guy
I
who
started
has to
right
sit down to
about
dig
there.
because I can't use my feet.
But look, you can tell the difference in the dirt. I dug from right there all the way back to there, and it took me, let's see, I started at 9:15, and I got done by 11. So that was 2 hours, and then the other person took like a whole day over here, just doing from here to here. So I was pretty proud of myself. I hurt the heck out of myself, but I did it. I did it. Okay, let's finish looking at this AOC stuff.
Event valued at $35,000, along with her infamous tax the rich dress, accessories, and jewelry. New York City business owner.
She does have a nice booty.
Cherie Murray ran against AOC for Congress. And now, Cherie, this is not going away. There's an ethics probe into this. Does it surprise you the socialist begged for tickets to this ritzy event?
Oh, I bet, Gavin.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. And this is just another example of the pot calling the kettle black. She somehow has performative outrage and selective outrage.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I got to see that picture again.
And now she just has outrage and selective black.
That's AOC, right? No, I was going to say that's AOC. Who's this woman? Wow, look at that dress.
She somehow has performative outrage and selective outrage.
Big booty
and now she just has a memory failure when it comes to the fact that this wasn't a charity event. She's not allowed to receive these tickets. And so, courtesy of Anna Wintour, her and her fiance attended the Met Gala. She got her hair done. She got a complete wardrobe, including shoes. She got her makeup done and conveniently forgot to pay the bill.
Conveniently forgot to pay the bill. You know, it's funny. So, when I was working in the union in San Francisco, dude, I was making bank, right? You got paid every week. San Francisco, 7 hours is a day. Anything over 7 hours is overtime, right? Then I was working. I was getting paid more than anybody else because I was doing some big special things, and like I would pay my bills, and then I blow all my money, right? And I was always like late on bills too. I like pay the bills late, and stuff like that. Now that I'm broke and just living off of my retirement money, my bills are paid every month on time. Isn't it funny how that works? And like my stepdad always says, the more you make, the more you spend. And it's true. Because when I was making bank as a union plumber in San Francisco, I just blew money like crazy. And now my credit's like almost perfect. My credit's almost perfect. Maybe when Diddy gets out, he'll invite her to a freak off with the Punisher. I don't know. So I AC got me onto this show, a clip called Opus Clip, this app, and it clips. So I've been making cop videos. You know, like watching a cop video. So I have a separate channel on Rumble called Cops and Chases, or Chases and Cops, or Cups and Chases, something like that. So I've been promoting that. So unreal. Emily Bartham, a school board member of Temecula Valley School District in California, smiles. That's her as this woman blasts her. Let's watch this because I found this very interesting and telling. A good thing we need to learn.
Temecula's new parental notification policy is a scam. Melinda and Emil have been active on social media dressing up this policy as a win for parental rights, a win for girls' rights, when in fact...
Isn't that a weird freaking smile? Look at that crazy smile. Isn't that a crazy smile? And you can tell she just looks liberal.
They are gaslighting parents and these girls. Nice smile, Emil. People don't feel as comfortable as you might bending the truth. Not everybody in this district is religious, and they don't want to lie and claim a religious exemption because girls should be free to change in their own safe spaces.
And she makes a good
free
point here.
From
Watch
biological
this.
Boys. Their other alternative, shaming the girls into filing a mental health exemption that would jeopardize their future security clearances and their careers.
So get this, I never even thought about that. So if they want to get out of having to go and be in, it sure looks like a dude, but I don't think it is. I think it's a female. But think about this. In order to not have to go into a dressing room with little boys who think they're girls, they can claim a mental reason, like saying it scares them, right? And I never thought about that. That could influence, your future work, right? I never even thought about that. It's a shim, says C-Reed. I mean, think about this. I never even thought about that. So if you're a 14-year-old little girl and you don't want to use the same dressing room as men who believe they're women, or boys who believe they're girls, then you have to file saying you have a mental issue so you can get out of and get your own special dressing room. I never realized and thought about it because it's true, right? You go to get a government job later on, like say you want to be a police officer, or if you want to be a border patrol agent, or work at a prison, all of a sudden it pops up, hey, well, it just says you have a mental disability. I never thought about that. Did anybody here have you guys actually thought about that? That's crazy.
For life. Melinda, you asked via social media for a better alternative, and a common sense solution was provided.
That smile
if a biological
creepy.
boy does not feel comfortable changing in a boy safe space, he should seek a mental health accommodation, and he should not be allowed willy-nilly, pun intended, to occupy a girl's space. Emil, when you ran for your seat, you hitched your wagon to Wiersma and Komrosky for the win, and I know this. I know this because even though I live 3,000 miles away, you contacted me. You contacted me for advice, for help.
That's true, Gavin.
On your campaign.
I never got mine taken away.
The text messages, the emails, everything to prove it.
I never got my weapons taken away.
You promised to keep students safe. What you said, without safety, we cannot have effective learning. Why does that not apply to biological girls? Their safe spaces and their sports. Emil, can you answer me that?
By the way, guys, my Discord chat is open if you guys want to jump in on the show.
Out of schools, and I will make sure to put the activist tenured teachers on notice. Your exact words. What happened? Why did you flip-flop? You hoodwinked me, but worse, you hoodwinked your constituents, the ones whose daughters you're not protecting. This policy alienates and discriminates against half of this district's students. You need to do much better.
Amen. It's just a creepy look on that woman. Holy jeez Louise. I'm so glad that people are finally getting arrested for interfering with ICE. Check this out. People are getting arrested now. It's great news. It's a great news.
Earlier today, we get this video of these two California medical workers who are being charged federally now for interfering with ICE when they were trying to arrest a Honduran illegal immigrant who ran in their facility. This is one of the workers being arrested right now. Just give us your thoughts on the overall big picture of all the resistance we're seeing here in LA when it comes to ICE.
Well, it's misplaced. If people want to protest what ICE is doing, ICE has a legitimate job to do, and they enforce federal immigration law. All these sanctuary policies are basically a joke because, in essence, you can't nullify federal law with a local law. And that false narrative they've been pushing has deluded people to thinking that it's okay to oppose what ICE is doing. No, that becomes a separate crime when you're interfering with a federal, a state, a local law enforcement officer, and those need to be dealt with accordingly.
Earlier today, we get this.
Speaking about Honduras, so I used to date this girl from Honduras a long time ago. Like, let's see, it was probably 2006, 2007. And I've told you guys about her before, and you know, I welcomed her son wholeheartedly, you know, and she called me up the other day for a while. Spoke to me for like 2 hours. And she got her green card and she's waiting on to become an actual citizen. Like she's got her paperwork going through. And I guess some bad things are going on with her. But she talked to me for like 2 hours and she doesn't speak English still. Right? And it kind of upsets me. And I'm like, you know, Verena, you need to learn how to speak English so you can talk to me in English. But it was so weird that all my Spanish came back real quick. Like she talked to me for like 2 hours and I didn't miss a beat. But I guess she got cancer for a little bit and then now it's gone away. And but she kept bringing up, you know, Hansel still tells everybody that you're his dad, you know. Okay, you know, he's like a 25-year-old kid now. I think she was just trying to, you know. What do you call it? Soften me up for something. I'm waiting for the hammer to drop. Oh, the post is not unavailable. So
obligation, but also
so
they're employed.
So everybody's posting. Look, she's absolutely hammered. Breaking news: Nancy Pelosi is plastered. So let's watch this, and I want you to tell me if you think she's plastered, or is it just she's freaking old? Federal law trumps state law. That's right, Gavin. It does big time. So what do you guys think? I think, you know what? So here's the way I explained it when I shared this. I'm like, she could be drunk, or maybe it's old age. You choose. I'm not going to say she's drunk for sure because I don't know for sure. But how about this? Why don't you guys help me figure this out? Is she drunk, or is it just the fact that she's like 150 years old? I know she's not that old. You know what I mean?
Employees, their customers, the community they lived in. So about 30 times. Stakeholder capitalism. Now we've moved to shareholder capitalism, where
So to me, it doesn't sound like she's slurring her words. She's just kind of talking like Joe Biden. I think she's just not all mentally there anymore. Yeah, says that's good. I got stuck when speaking. Oh, is it Lao? Is that how you say it? Or I thought it would be Laotian the other day. Been too long since. I get it, Gavin. To speaking it, I get it. But I guess it also helps when a beautiful girl is talking to you in Spanish, you know?
CEO of the company is making like 300 or 400 times what her workers are making.
It would
take some of our workers a lifetime to make what the CEO makes in 1 year.
What do you guys think? Drunk
so we have
or
important
old?
work to do about fairness and all the rest of that. How could that be okay? And even CEOs have complained about that and said that's not what capitalism is supposed to be about. 300, 400 times? And it would take, well, again, a person's whole future. But if you go back, it would take from like well before the revolution for them to have to work all that time to make what the boss makes. So this is unfair, it's unjust, it's undemocratic, it's wrong, it's shameful, and it must be changed. And we are going to That's our fight, to cancel the cuts. To cancel the cuts, but with a reason, and also listening to how you see what the priorities should be for the future. I'll just again close by saying, and I mean it this time, I'm from Baltimore. When we're coming here, I felt as though I was going back home to Baltimore.
All right, thank you, Gavin, for making me laugh. But see, is it just me? I don't think she's drunk, honestly. I just think it's the old age, right? So I was talking to some guys in our little text group who also stream live online, and I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of people with their clickbait, and I don't do that, and that's why I don't get a lot of viewers, because I don't do that, and I'm lazy. I don't advertise myself enough. I don't go the extra mile. I can't do it. If I had all the money in the world and could hire people to help me, this show would be huge. But I just don't have it. I don't have it. What's this one? So look at this. So I'm still waiting for the Tesla robot, right? And they're lying. They're saying this costs $5,900 for this AI robot. But I looked it up, and they're actually $21,600. So that's a big lie. She's not drunk. It's just Alzheimer's. Then I'm not saying it's Alzheimer's. I just don't think she's drunk. I mean, the words weren't slurring. She just seemed slow. I mean, how old is Nancy Pelosi? How old is she? She's 85 years old. She's 85 years old. I think it's the age. Does she have a drinking problem? I've heard she does. But I don't have proof, So, I don't want to just go out and say, oh, Nancy Pelosi's drunk. You know what I mean? Because I don't want people to say that about me. Does that make sense? I want to be known as the guy who has integrity. All right, guys. So remember the guy. So this was in Los Angeles, I believe, right? And this guy was throwing vodka for breakfast. Kind of makes you slur your words. It does, but do you have proof? Oh wait, hold on. We can do a campaign now, can we? All right, I gotta rumble myself so I can do a commercial, guys. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna rumble. Rumble. Is my mic working? Yes, my mic is finally working. We did it right. Paramount. Oh, that was in Paramount. All right, thank you, Gavin. And yes, we can do hey, we're gonna make a big old 12 cents here, folks. We're making big money today. This sponsorship is from Rumble, one that is incredibly important to the survival of the company. When Rumble first started back in 2013, they built the platform for the small creator like me and AC. They didn't censor or have biases. They were fair and treated all creators equally. No one thought platforms would censor political conversation or censor the opinions on COVID. But they did. Facebook admitted they fell to the pressure from the Biden and Harris administration. Rumble did not. They held the line. They're attacked daily for giving us the voice to talk to you. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France. They're attacked from brand advertisers who refuse to work with them. Corporate America is fighting to remove free speech, but Rumble is fighting to keep it. Rumble won't survive with the brand advertisers because they don't get much of it. Watching our show on Rumble is the most they can ask from you. But if you really believe in this fight, and if you believe or if you have the means, one major way you can help Rumble survive is by joining Rumble Premium. So join the community that believes in the First Amendment and believes in our humans' rights to free speech. Rumble is offering $10 off with the promo code STUDIO when you purchase an annual subscription. So go to rumble.com premium and use promo code STUDIO. Like I said, if you have the means and believe in the cause, now is the time to join Rumble Premium. If you don't have the means, well, we're just happy you watch us on Rumble. Right on. Thank y'all for letting me doing that. Oh, shit. Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate that, my buddy. Oh wait, the chat wasn't up. Darn it. It's supposed to do some kind of like a boom, 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 like show when you do that. Gavin, you're awesome, bud. I appreciate it. We gotta go hang out soon. But anyway, so remember this guy now that we can do this again. Remember this guy? He was throwing rocks at the border patrol. They got him. I guess he ran to Mexico, and they actually brought him back.
You're under arrest for assaulting federal agents.
Look at him. They arrested him at the border, even. So what this news item says here, and this is from U.S. Immigration, it says Elpidio Reina had entered the find out stage after throwing rocks at federal agents and officers in California. After hiding in Mexico, this fugitive's homecoming began with the surrender at the U.S. border. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? The rabbit hole. Wokes will always find. It's, you know, when I read that, it's funny. My stepdad will always come up to me and, you know, what is wake? Huh? Yeah, what is wake? I'm like, oh, you mean woke? He's like, yeah, what does it mean to be wake? Because he's like 90 years old. It's always funny. What is WTB? Maybe it's way to go. Maybe where's G compared to? Yeah, maybe hit G or B instead of G. So the woke people will always find a way to complain about something. They are professional whiners. It's their specialty in negative value protests that not only fail to advance society, but actively things worse. Have you ever noticed the popularity of white robots? So this is from CNN. The reason for these shades of technological white may be racism, according to a new research. So then Ken, I love Ken. Look what Ken wrote. Now imagine spray painting the robots black. CNN headline becomes, owning black robots may be a sign of being pro-slavery. Right? You know they would. You know they would. You know they would. Holy shit, I'm going to run out of water. Let's see what JD Vance said. The contention, which is pretty clear if you just read what I said, is that it's bogus for the Wall Street Journal to publish a hit piece without showing us the letter. I've been saying that the whole time. Show me the letter. We need to show me the money sign, but show me the receipts. Oh, wait, have you seen this commercial, Gavin? Or C-Read? Okay, this one's funny. You guys got to see this. I started laughing when I watched it.
A few years ago, I couldn't breathe. But then I started taking this, Comply. Now I breathe just fine.
Side effects of Comply may include dizziness, obedience, improved breathing during police encounters, and sudden respect for authority. Do not resist while taking Comply. Ask your officer if Comply is right for you.
A few years ago.
Oh my goodness. Is that wrong? Is it wrong that I'm laughing at that? Is it wrong? I don't know. You tell me if that's wrong. U.S. missile test in Australia sends clear warning to China. Rocket Man. Let's see what they're doing. It sounded like a plane, didn't it? It sounded like a plane. It's cheaper for the manufacturers to not print them or paint them. That's actually a good. But you know, they always have to make it about race, bro. It always has to be, somebody has to either be about race or about gender, any of that stuff. Speaking of gender, you know, I was about to say sexism. Has anybody watched Happy Gilmore 2 yet? I watched Happy Gilmore 2. I mean, I love Happy Gilmore, the original. And I knew it's, you know, what do you call them? You know, when they make a second movie, it's never the same as the first, right? So I'm watching it, and it's pretty bad, but it's not as bad as you would think. I mean, It's an Adam Sandler movie, right? But he has his 2 daughters in the movie. And when he comes home, one of the very first things they show you is he comes home to the house where his daughter is, and she's like a ballet person. And so she's wearing leggings and tight clothes. And the camera zooms right in on her ass. Like, dude, this is your movie and you're letting them film your daughter's ass like that, you know? And then later on, they're all in a circle. You know how you do that cheer in a circle and you all raise your hands up like this? So they put the camera underneath it and they all raise their hands up like this. And his daughter's wearing a shirt that cuts off right here. So you can see the underboob of his daughter. I don't know how old she is, but any Gavin, you're a father. Would you let a camera be down there while your daughter wearing a shirt that cuts off up here, lifts up, and you can see underboob? I mean, she's got like A's, right? But I mean, you know, just saying. I don't even know how old his daughter is. Let's see. Happy Gilmore 2. And like, you know, I'm a guy, right? If I start to see boobs, I'm gonna look. And it was upsetting because to me, I'm like, oh shit, that's his daughter. And then but then I don't know, is she old enough to even let us look at her boobs? Which one was it? So there was a lot of people in here in the movie. Like Haley Joel Osment was in the movie. I See Dead People, right? Sadie Sadler. So that's one of his daughters, but that wasn't her. Jackie Sadler, is that his wife? I'm guessing that's his wife. Oh, Sunny Sadler, this is the one. That was Vienna. So this is the one that was doing all the dancing and stuff. She was born on November 2nd, 2008. November 2nd. So 18 would be 10. So she's 17 years old? Is that how old she is? 17? Is she 17 years old? November 8th, 2008. So 12 years to be 20. She might not even be 18. Now that's really disgusting. That's really disgusting. That's just, I don't know. I don't even know what to think. I really don't. Like, and like, I feel weird. So today, you know, me and Donnie were at Vaughn's, and some like, I'm guessing they were like 12 to 14-year-old girls came up and, oh, can I pet your dog? And so as Donnie's being petted by these girls, all I can think of is I'm looking down like this. I'm looking at my feet because I don't want to be considered some guy that's checking out little teeny boppers. And here, this dad is putting up his daughter on his movie and showing off her, you know. I just think it's wrong. I'll shut up now. How does it feel getting... Oh my gosh, I don't know what she's talking about. So she's 16 years old? Man. Interesting. That's even worse. All right, Kevin Spacey. Oh, another pedophile. I never asked Epstein for anything. Clinton introduced me. Clinton. Maybe they did Clinton on purpose. Let's see what they're saying here. This guy, what did he get arrested for? Some kind of pedophilia, right?
I was very fortunate that President Clinton introduced me a lot of business leaders in London because he knew I was coming to the Old Vic. Do you know who I never asked for anything? Was Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't want to be around this guy because I felt he put the president at risk on that trip to South Africa because there were these young girls. And we were like, what? Who's this guy? So I will say this.
There were young girls on those flights.
There were young girls on those flights. Yeah. And that's been out. They've talked about it.
Nobody popped in the Discord.
But here's my point. There's a big difference between not remembering that I met some guy and some woman on a humanitarian trip where my focus was entirely on what we were there to do and not remembering whether I went to somebody's island. So I never went to Jeffrey Epstein's island. I did not know him, and I never saw him or her after that morning at Buckingham Palace. He didn't even come to Buckingham Palace. She was only
Is it
there.
true that Prince Andrew sought your assistance and wanted you to testify that Ghislaine Maxwell was your guest, not his, during that Buckingham Palace tour?
I heard a report about that, but at no time did anyone ever contact me on his behalf. And as I say, I'm not friends with him. I never saw him after that day.
What do you think about what's happened to him?
I mean, I don't know anything about it. It's not, I'm not going to talk about someone else's scandal, you know.
Russia. So they settled on Carter Page. And in order to get a surveillance authority on Page, they had to use the Steele dossier because there was no other.
I don't know who that dude is talking. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let's see. Kevin Spacey, right? Kevin Spacey. What did you say the word? Acquitted. Thank you. Acquitted. Let's see. Oh yeah, it says Kevin Spacey has been acquitted of all sexual assault charges in a recent London trial. The jury found him not guilty on all 9 accounts, which included allegations of sexual assault, causing someone to engage in sexual activity without consent, and causing someone to engage in penetrative sexual activity without consent. The charges stem from the incidents alleged to have occurred between 2001 and 2000. So he's been acquitted. Interesting. So him being acquitted of this, then, C. Reed, does that change your mind now that you know that he's been acquitted? Let's see if we can find it. So it's on NPR, LA Times, USA Today. I don't see a lot of it though. So AI could be wrong. Let's look on X. Let's try Super Croc. Even though he's sometimes wrong too now. Let's try now. Okay. Was Kevin Spacey acquitted? Thinking. Do, 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 do. Yes to a child that was under 15 years old. Nope, lock him up. You guys hear Donnie snoring? And Grok is taking forever. Well, F you, Grok. Oh, by the way, guys, I learned something out today. So I'm a Walmart Plus member because I like to watch Paramount Plus. And so you get free Paramount. It like was a wash. Well, I just got notification that if you he admitted to having sex with him, so ethically immoral. Oh, that's if he admitted to it, then yes, that's wrong for sure. But anyways, if you are on Social Security, hold on, I took a picture of it for Gra. If you're on Social Security, WIC, where's my photos? That Walmart Plus will allow they give you Walmart Plus at a discount. Where did it go? Oh wait, it's not there. Okay, hold on. It was a screenshot. Okay, look at this. Walmart Plus. What is it called? Assist. That's what it is. Walmart Plus. Assist qualifications. I think that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so Walmart, here it is right here. Walmart Assist provides a discounted Walmart Plus membership. It's only $49.99. Age of consent is only 15 years there. Also, that's why he got acquitted? Interesting. Okay, so to qualify, individuals need to be enrolled in specific government programs and aid to provide documentation to verify it. So eligible programs is SNAP. So if you get food stamps, if you get WIC, which is women and children, if you're on Medicaid, Social Security, TANF. So TANF is Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, tribal temporary assistance for needy families. If your kids in the school lunch program, low income help, home energy assistance. If you're on housing, if you're veterans and survivors benefit pension benefit, you got the Pell Grant, the Tribal Head Start food distribution program, or anything with the Indian, then you can get Walmart Plus. So Walmart Plus is normally like $100 a year. You pay $49.99. So for those of you like me that are cheapskates and you like to get as much benefits as you can get Walmart Plus for $49.99. Just a heads up. Representative Ro Khanna, we're asking Epstein's lawyers to send a birthday book. So he had a birthday party and people signed it. Oh, what happened to that lady's fingers? Emily Damari, a British-Israeli hostage, was ready to die rather than be taken. When Hamas militants stormed her home on October 7th, they shot off her fingers and killed her dogs. But you don't kill my dog. You don't kill the dog. No way. I don't trust it unless I see the receipts. Senate shouldn't recess before clearing the 135. I know how much time does the Senate get off? Side note. Do any of you guys watch the prison genre videos? CDC is putting pedos and general population with the gangs now that they have peace treaties. They want the violence and murders to happen. Have you watched any videos? Are you talking about like videos like YouTube videos? I do like watching prison videos. I don't know. That's another one of my little things that I like to watch. Like on documentaries, I like to watch the prison documentary videos. I like to watch police videos. Just seeing the stupid things that people will say. I mean, it's mind-boggling. I'm a reality TV nut. But no, I didn't know that they're putting pedophiles in Gen Pop. No way. Oh, let's see. This is something good.
Hey, Mr. President. Mr. President. How you doing, Mr. President? Good. I got a couple of questions for you. One is about Fire Aid. That's the benefit concert they had at Pacific.
Oh wait, no, he's not on RSPN anymore, is he? He's on Real America's Voice News now.
Palisades. That's horrible. Raised $100 million, but some reports indicate that the majority of that money has never made it to the act.
All of it. It's horrible. I saw it last night, and I referred it to the Attorney General, and I think they're going to look at it, and I think they're going to act very strongly. I think it's very swift. More than $100 million, and nobody, they just walked away with the money, it would seem, right?
Yeah.
So that was a horrible thing.
Okay, so Gavin's saying EME. What is EME? Before, so EME and NF. I was just gonna type EME and NF. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so the term EME and NF treaty most likely refers to the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. I spelled it right. Oh, LAEME. LAEME. Okay, hold on. My bad. My bad. En nuestra familia. Okay, I gotcha. Nuestra familia. Dude, I don't know anything about this thing, bro. How prison gangs, nuestra familia actually work. So these are like Mexican gang lords, right? Never mind. I'm stupid. The norteños and the sureños, basically. I gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, but think about this though. I mean, that's the worst thing you can do. If you're in jail and they find out you're a pedo, or if you beat up a woman, you're getting your ass kicked. Like when I was in Santa Barbara County Jail, they had to wear pink. If you saw somebody walking around in pink, everybody be right there at the window, or they'd be right at the bars. Hey, you fucking pedo, get over here. You know? So I can see that. I can see that. What if I told you that every media trend is a psychological operation? Oh, they're definitely training us. They're definitely training us. You know? Think about it. We used to have TV with commercials, right? Already TV was impressioning on people. Okay? And then, TV had commercials. And so the commercial break is when you would go to the bathroom, right? Well, then all of a sudden they came out with bloop, 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 bloop. What is that called? Where you could fast forward through the commercial. Then we're fast forwarding through the commercial. Right? And that made people, want their information even faster. In journalism class, they teach you. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me find it. Let me look at all my different places I can look in. So Mr. Roscoe's class. No. Look at all iCloud. And it was called the pyramid. The reverse pyramid. I may have erased it because I'm no longer in college. But anyway, so when you're writing a story, right? They taught us in journalism class. You give them a little taste of what's going on, right? You got the headline and then the opening paragraph, and then the rest of the paragraphs are building up to the foundation to where you tell them all of it at the end. Well, nowadays, all of a sudden we got TikTok, right? And now with TikTok's like, 30-second videos, because everybody wants things instantly. And they trained us. By doing that, they've trained us. Hey, let's get everything instantly. So then now, you can people on Facebook or any kind, or on X or anywhere, they will type in, what the video said. Let's see right here. Boom, Donald Trump says he will get to the bottom of where the $100 million went, right? Most people stop there. Oh, I'm going to share it. I love it. I'm going to share it. And that's the problem. They don't watch the video. They don't ask about the truth. And they've been training us for years to do this. So what do the Democrats do? They have people like AOC just go out and saying, President Trump is a rapist. And people believe it because she said it. They don't go and look for the receipts. They just, President Trump is a racist. And then when guys like, remember, it wasn't Alex Stein. It was one of Laura Loomer's people that went and called her out on it. And it says, well, he's never been arrested for rape. He's never been convicted of rape charges. And she's blah, 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 blah. No, he's a rapist. He's a rapist. Because she knows that people will believe whatever she says because they tell everybody, conservatives are liars. Just like all the conservative news sources liberals are liars. So on both sides, people don't want to do their own research. Gavin says nobody's happy. That's another good way of saying it, right? And Gavin says can't appreciate what is getting done. I don't know what that one's referencing to. But so that's the issue, folks. And that's why a lot of people like Cat Turd is fighting with the Hodge twins. Or, Charlie Kirk is fighting with whoever he's fighting with. Because there are people that believe that you have to follow 100% of what President Donald Trump wants and says. And then there are others that say, no, when you see something you don't like that he's doing, you should be able to say, I don't agree with you. And there's so many people nowadays that, you don't agree with President Trump? You're not a supporter. You hate President Trump. You're fake. You just turned around. And that's not true. It's just they don't like a certain issue that he talks about. There's nothing wrong with not agreeing 100% with President Trump. Scroll up in the comments. Okay. Are you? You're exactly right. This is why people expect Trump to have everything done on day one and are upset. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Good point, Gavin. I didn't see that one. That is very a good point. You know, everything takes a while. Trying to explain of a good metaphor. You know, like growing up, my brother always told me, it's like, if you're gonna buy something, buy the best and buy it once. And you know, when I was a plumber, you know, I still to this day, I buy Makita, right? And there's people that there's people that are Milwaukee people, there's DeWalt people, there's Makita people. Now there's some new one called I forget what the new one is. It's a great brand, right? But I remember working on a job in Sacramento, in Roseville actually. And this one guy came in and he's making fun of me. He's like, I don't know why you spend so much money on your Ryobi or your see, Gavin's a DeWalt guy. And but this one guy, he's like, I can buy 4 sets of Ryobi for what you spent on your Makita stuff. And like every other week, he was having to buy new Ryobi shit. Not Porter cable. It's a gray one. But anyways, and so then one day this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey Eddie, can I borrow your drill?" I'm like, "Why do you want to borrow my drill?" He's like, "Well, I got a 2 9/16 hole that I got to drill, and my drill won't do it." And I was like, wait a minute. So you want to borrow my Makita, which you keep telling me I spent too much money on because you can buy as many Ryobis as you want, and you want to borrow my drill? It's kind of like that. You get what you pay for. Right? You get what you pay for. And it's like insurance. I see these people, you know, the insurance. Oh, you could be saving $10,000, right? You buy the cheapest insurance, and what are they going to do? They're going to deny you all the time. You got in an accident? Nope, that's denied because you didn't do this. I may pay a little bit more for my USAA insurance, but when the tree fell on top of my truck, I text them, and they're like, "Oh, all I had to do was text them. I took pictures and showed them what happened, and they're like, all right, your claim's been approved. Let us know where you want to go take your truck to." And I was like, great, thank you. I got a DUI and crashed my truck, and I got freaking. They paid off my truck, and they gave me more money than I paid for my truck. Right? They paid off all the people's houses, or all the damage I did, and they covered it. No, you get what you pay for, folks. You just do. So, and I get it. Some people can't afford to pay the more expensive, right? But do your best, you know. If you can save and wait to save up to get a little bit better item, then you're a whole lot better, right? I'm just saying. I get it. I have been broke as a joke. I have been so broke that I would go to the grocery store and buy 25 cents worth of rice, then stop off at Burger King and steal their ketchup packets so I could bake rice with a little bit of flavor to it. I have been that broke, folks. I've been homeless. I've lived on the street. Hell, I was so broke at one time, I put a camp in the woods near my work in Santa Barbara, and somebody stole the tent, so I ended up sleeping at a car wash. They had like a space like this big because I could hide behind the car wash. So I'm not ashamed to say I've been broke before. No, but you do your best. Do your best. And if anybody says that they haven't been that down on their luck, I don't know. I think you have. Anybody can be down on their luck. It's life. It happens. Flying car unveiled. Your Uber driver is now a pilot. What the heck? You've locked in the DeWalt 20 volt mostly because of the corded tools are Bosch. The reason why I have so they kind of get you in because, you know, I've got all these 18 volt Makita batteries because I've been buying Makita for years. And now they said, like, when I bought this, it was just the tool. You don't get a battery with it. So why did I buy Makita? Number one, it was I watched this torque test and it was number 1. But number 2, I have a Makita batteries and they all fit it. So they once you pick a brand, they kind of stick it to you. You kind of got to stick with them because you know they'll sell you the tools without the battery. If you want to switch, if I wanted to switch to DeWalt, I'd have to buy a whole bunch of batteries, right? The way it is, just the way it is. Any of you know where I can find the movie Idiocracy on VHS? eBay. Let's look. I actually sell on eBay. Okay, so let's go to eBay. You want to find it on VHS, huh? Idiocracy on VHS. Evil Dead, Young Volume. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. And let's use the parentheses. Let's get rid of the VHS and let's just search. So this Idiocracy, and then now you can go under, I think you can go under VHS. More filter. Price, buying format, selling, shipping options. Nope. Okay. So you want it on DVD. How old is the movie? Is it even on DVD? During Lies, The Joke, Gavin Newsom, Wedding Gift. I see it all on DVD. Okay, now we'll type in VHS. I don't think it came out on VHS, did it? No searches. Okay. I'll try one last try. By Idiocracy on VHS. One last try. The last commercially released VHS tape in the United States in history with violence. Oh, wait, hear it. Yeah, but that's in some other language. I wonder where that is. There's VHS. But where did you buy it? So they have it somewhere. They have it somewhere, C-Read. They have it somewhere. I just don't know where to buy it, bud. Liberal woman has a meltdown because someone stamped Donald Trump lives here on her United States dollar. All right, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to play this for you guys. Go to the cherry auction. You could probably find it there. Or try your thrift stores. Thrift stores always have VHS movies. Let's see. C-Read's down in Southern California, and sometimes he's in Sacramento area. So I don't think he knows where the cherry auction is. Anyways, videos like this, I think people just make them so that they'll go viral. They're trying to go viral because they're saying something about Donald Trump. So I don't like playing these videos, but let's watch this one. Let's see if I'm right.
I'm sorry. Why don't I just go to the bank to get some cash out and I have like 5 20s with a stamp on it that says Donald Trump lives here? It scared me so damn bad, I had to Google it. Apparently it's a stamp that Trump supporters use and put on money. They've been doing this since 2018. I'm so pissed right now. I don't want this on my money. I'm about to spend the fuck out of these.
Actually, I know where you can find this, C-Read, then. You know where you go? You go to in Oceanside. In Orange County, You go to the Rose Bowl Flea Market. Is it every third Sunday? Or, hold on. I've been there before to the Rose Bowl swap meet. Rose Bowl swap meet. It is rain or shine, no pets allowed. It is every, what is it? Is it the first weekend of the month or something? The Rosalie look forward to the Granddaddy Ball. Yeah, I've taken Donnie there before. We met Dave from We met Dave. Rain or shine. $20 per person plus $1.10. 21. Go to buy it online. When it's every information. It's like every first weekend or something like that. For questions. What the heck is it? They aren't showing it on here. Calendar. Here we go. Let's look in the calendar. I've been there before. If Saturday the 26th. So it's every. Well, that's Beaumont Fleet Rose Bowl. So it's already passed in July and August. It's Sunday the 10th. So it's every second Sunday of the month. Right? So September, it will be the 4th. Yeah, every second. Is it Sundays or Saturdays of the month? I've been there. It's cool. But you know what? It's not a real swap meet. I mean, it's a swap meet, but everything out there is not cheap. They raised the frickin' prices. The blonde on the Storage Wars. Oh, yeah. You know, she's divorced now. Brandy Pastain or whatever. Let's see. Block Films. Rose Bowl. Serving containers? It was towards the end. When we got to meet Dave. Yes. It was right in this area. It was when I bought this NASCAR thing. I mean the NASA thing. Oh, it was right before I bought it.
I love the St. Bernards.
I have it in their van. I'm Eddie. Right here. Can I say it? Well, you want to pet my St. Bernard? You don't got your dogs here today, do you?
No, I don't. What's your name?
His name's Donnie.
Hey, Donnie, how you doing? Oh, look at this boy.
You might want to take a picture with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're actually live streaming right now. All right, guys, if you guys ever watch Storage Wars, you heard that guy that always said "yup" all the time. This is Dave Hester.
Yep.
There you go, guys. Right on. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Eddie.
Eddie David.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes.
He was actually a cool dude. He's like, "Do you want to get some water to Donnie?" All kinds of stuff. Real cool dude. Did you guys hear that hoaxer Scientologist wife is cutting his kids out of any money? His wife was a Scientologist? His wife was a Scientologist? I didn't know that. He has fake Gucci slides. Looks like a grain elevator. California Rep Kevin Kiley asking for the Attorney General to investigate where the $100 million in the Palisades went. I got a picture of me and Kevin Kiley too. Oh, and this is Los Angeles 75 years ago. Here's the problem. I think this is AI. Tell me if you guys think this is AI. I think it's AI, to be honest with you. The video quality is just too good. I think this is AI. Yeah, Gavin doesn't really like I definitely think this is AI. I could be wrong. You don't like fake boobs, C-Reed? C-Reed, you don't like fake boobs? I've only dated one person with fake boobs. It was a different kind of experience. You know? It was pretty nice. You know, some of these women get the fake boobs and they just don't look right. I definitely do prefer all natural boobs. I do. The blonde? Uh-oh. Yeah, the blonde, she has fake boobs. Brandy Pasante, I think is her name. Brandy Sante. That's the girl you're talking about, right? Hold on, it's gonna pop up here real quick. Images. This one right here, right? You're talking about her? Oh, just the Hulkster's wife's fake boobs. Okay. I didn't. I don't know. I prefer the, I'll be honest. I like real women, right? I think women are a beautiful thing, and they should just let nature be nature. Beef jerky is just a cow raisin. Okay, House candidate arrested, dragged out of Texas Capitol after redistricting meltdown. Oh, this should be good.
Not remember you kindly for what you have done. They will not. As a matter of fact, history might not remember you at all because of what you have done. You need to have shame. History will not remember you for what you have done. It is a shame. It is horrific for what you have. Jesus, get over here. It is horrific for what you have done. You should all be ashamed. Remember you kindly.
Okay, what party does this guy? Representative Sylvester Turner. Sylvester Turner. Representative. Let's see. Became the Speaker pro tempore in the Texas House of Representatives and held it until an American politician and does it say what is Democrat? Oh, he's a Democrat. Okay. I just want to make sure before I said what I said. So counterfeit boobs are okay. Hold on. But nope, I have to drop the girl with the fake flip-flops. Nobody says you have to drop, or are you saying that you don't like? I don't know. I like all women. If they're fake or real, I prefer them to be real. But I love women for their personality, right? Especially with my disability. You know, if somebody can deal with all of my disabilities, then they're a winner in my book. But I've just decided that, you know, it's not worth it anymore because I have too many issues, and all I'm gonna do is my issues are gonna take over, you know, my brain thinking, you know, hey, what am I putting this girl through, or a woman through, I should say. So that's why I just don't want to date anymore. I have too many disabilities to deal with any of that stuff. Oh, you're not doing it yourself. I get it, Gavin. I think Gavin was kind of saying that. Oh, I gotcha. This woman absolutely... Oh, this is an old video. An old video. House Appropriations Committee advances bill to keep public in the dark about pesticide risks. So it's a bill writer. So you guys know what a bill writer is? They put it inside a bill. So it's kind of like when we had the I forget what bill it was, but it was a bill about one thing, but most of the money in it went to Ukraine. Somebody remind me what that bill is. And see, look here, every single person's sharing the same freaking shit. Same stuff. Google invests $37 million to power Africa's AI future. So they're gonna start taking over Africa now. Dr. Fauci must be arrested immediately. I can't talk about anything because we're still on YouTube, so I can't talk about that. Diplomat asks if Trump's refugee program is for whites only. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh, he's in... By the way, I am so jealous. Hope is going to go to the Dublin... what is it? The fair? Hold on. Hope sent me... Hold on, let me go to my text message. I won't be able to find it. So, the Dublin Irish Festival... Ohio. I am so jealous. I want to go. It's next weekend. Oh my gosh, can you imagine all the redheads that are going to be there? Oh my goodness. There's got to be tons of redheads there. Where's your videos? I want to see the videos. Are they not going to show it? Where's their Facebook page? Their Facebook page will show pictures. Guess we'll have to go to just Facebook. Because Hope sent me a link to it. Search Dublin Irish Festival. Here we go. I so want to go to this. I think David Devine is going too. Oh my gosh, look at the redhead. Oh my goodness, look at the blondies. Look at all the women. Not the kids. Oh, she was a redhead. I didn't pause it in time. She's got red hair. That's red. Look, that's red enough for me. Dude, that dude looked like Gary Coleman. Tell me that didn't look like Gary Coleman. Where is he? Where's that dude? He looked like Gary Coleman. Hold on, let's play it over again so I can see it. See if I can stop at the right time. Doesn't that look like Gary Coleman? It looks like Gary Coleman. What you talking about, Willis? It looks like Gary Coleman. Hope is going to a get shit-faced on Guinness. She might. Hope does like to drink. Hope does like to drink.
I'm here with the festival for 4 years, and this is my first year as the coach.
Never mind. Too young to look at. But I want to go. Only problem is it's always in August, and it's too hot for Donnie to go. As an Italian, our purgatory is in an Irish bar. Does Italians not like Irish? I didn't know that. Is that what you're saying? Okay, and these are probably lies. Let's watch this. So he said, what did you, hold on, let's start over. So he's saying 4 months. He hasn't had communication with anybody in 4 months. He keeps talking about paying something. Oh, they're saying, so they're saying they're hitting him. They're beating up on him. I do, Gavin. You know I have a thing for redheads. Look, they're trying to show you. Look, this is where they hit me. This is where they hit me. But you know, we don't. I mean, I don't. There's always bad people in every group. They might be getting hit by somebody, but who the heck knows? Well, Charlie Kirk, the Great Replacement reality. This is becoming real time. London was 95%. Well, let's hear what this is saying.
Because they don't like the people who live here, and they want to change the population. That's why.
It's about mass demographic replacement. Because if you can't win over the population, or if you hate the population, which they do, then you need to replace that population. And again, this is the Great Replacement reality that is happening in real time. London was 95% white in the 1920s. It is now 29% white. Now, again, I don't think whites are better than other people, whatever, but it's just not London anymore.
They're the indigenous population. It's literally, I think.
I mean, I thought, we're, lectured all the time about ethnic cleansing.
If it was happening in Tibet, which it has.
Again, I'm not for that, wherever it is.
I agree, but if you replace Tibetans with Han Chinese, no one's like, they're all Tibetans. They're all Tibetans. It's like, no.
I said this the other night, and I said it many times, and if Hope was here, she's like, I heard this before, Eddie. That's why they're promoting mixed race marriages, because eventually we're all going to look the same, right? And like Gavin said earlier, there's not many races, there's one race, the human race, which is true. But I believe the human race should have all different kinds of looks. I think you should wear different kinds of clothing. I think you should think differently. I think everything should be different, you know? Can you imagine how boring it would be if every single person looked exactly the same? And watch the sci-fi movies. In the future, everybody's wearing the same clothes. Everybody's wearing there's not very many races, right? They're intertwining. They want us all to look alike. Because if they can get us all to look alike, you know, that's part of their training. And they can get us all to think the same way. That's part of their training. And they're going to get everybody on welfare and make everybody think it's okay to just be on welfare. That's what they're trying to do, folks. They are. That's what liberals are trying to do. And they're also saying, oh, there's too much population in the world. There's too much population in the world. Just crazy. All right. I definitely, this girl, she is beautiful. I know way out of my league and stuff, but she's very beautiful. She showed some other pictures of her recently. Like her eyes. She has these green eyes. That's not her. She has these green eyes that are pretty crazy. But I know I'm almost guaranteed that she's married. I can't find it. See, she was trying to show this. She's a pretty young lady. So do I want a redhead, Gavin? Yes, I do. So is it bad that you have an Asian wife and my kid has multiple? No, I'm not saying that's bad. What I'm saying is they're trying to push it so everybody will start looking the same. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just trying to say that the Democrats are trying to push it. I mean, look at me. I date Mexican women all the time. Nurses all across the country loving Trump's no tax, of course, on overtime. Nurses get a lot of overtime. Sheriff Joe Arpaio. I haven't gotten a chance to meet him. He would be fun to meet. The enemy. All right. So, do you think we should be calling other Americans the enemy? Just curious. What do you guys think? Shouldn't we be trying to find common ground so we can make America better? Like Nancy Pelosi, we would never find common ground with Nancy Pelosi. I really don't think so. And then the problem is, what if they're just doing that so they can get you in closer and mess with you, right? We gotta watch them sit down with Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bull with George Alparo. Are you talking about Sheriff Joe? Are you talking about Sheriff Joe? The Department of Homeland Security post. Okay, let me see which post you're talking about. And Homeland. Which post? You have to explain to me which post you're talking about. You're gonna have to give me a little, tell me exactly which one you're talking. Oh, thank you. What the heck is Zetero? Never heard of that website before. Control C. Zetero. The Department of Homeland Security just tweet out a Nazi dog with. Oh, yeah, I've been seeing this. So a Heritage Be Proud Homeland. A Nazi dog whistle. They posted a picture of John Gass' 1872 painting, American Progress. The piece, which hails the genocide of indigenous people in the United States, was accompanied by a short message. A heritage to be proud of, a homeland worth defending, American Progress by John Gass. I can't make it any bigger. Oh, that's wrong, Gavin. That's wrong. That is so freaking wrong, dude. Come on. Do you think of the Department of Homeland Security's post? One person vacation in the United States, a presentation of American progress, a book in one hand to East North. Settlers traveling by train. So this painting, it was an allegorical representation of manifest destiny. Piece of stuff. So I'm trying to look and see here what I could find offensive by this. Let me go here to Homeland Security. Where was that post? Did they take it down already, maybe? When did they post this? Actually, I guess. A heritage to be proud of. Homeland Security. A heritage to be proud of. Okay, so now you can make it bigger. So I'm trying to think what we can see in there. So real quick, Sheriff Joe Pyle locked up his awful prison. They found common ground because they both supported Trump. Oh, Sheriff Joe had locked Sammy locked up. Interesting. Just has the libs freaking out, so you're liking it. Okay, so why would the libs be freaking out about this? Is it because she's bigger than everybody else? I'm guessing these are Indian Americans, right? Nobody's dying or anything. Oh my gosh, look at this now. What are the chances that it's purely coincidence that this tweet has exactly 14 words, 2 capital H's? People are just... This is disgusting what people do. They do shit like this right here. They're just making stuff up. Oh, it has 2 H's. 2 big H's, and it's 14 letters, so it says Hail Hitler. I mean, come on. Doge slashes 141 wasteful contracts totaling $5.1 billion. So, let me find this. Today, Boris sent me... Oops, I don't want to put that there. Boris sent me something today about this. Make it bigger. Okay, so here's what they're saying about USA. It sure is coincidental. We cancel USAID money laundering, and Joy Reid's MSNBC and Colbert's turd shows are ending. Maddow got major cuts, and now The View is going on hiatus. That's normal for them to go on hiatus. These people need to stop it. So basically what they're trying to say is that all the USAID money was going to news outlets. What do you think about that? It's definitely a possibility. Most definitely a possibility. Kamala Harris makes a glitchy return, and the guy who opened for her was dressed in a panda suit. Okay, we gotta watch this, I guess.
Democrats threw a party today, and no one showed up.
What the is up? Let's go! So some ground rules. I don't think that this will be super necessary because you all seem really cool, smart, and hot. Who the are we? And why are we here in a panda head? I also have had a long-term feud with
anybody know who this is?
Former presidential candidate Marianne Williamson because she sucks. Memes change people's minds. So what's a meme, huh? Come on, people. Look alive.
After the panda, there was a really special guest.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the person who's giving us special remarks.
Hello, voters of
Yeah, you do,
tomorrow.
Gavin.
I want to thank you for
Yeah, you
everything
do.
you all are doing to organize, empower, and advocate for Gen Z. We must be intentional about lifting up our young leaders and encouraging your
Why do they
ambition.
cut off her face?
Your generation has grown up on the front lines of so many crises, from COVID and the climate crisis to gun violence and mental health.
her hair. There's something different about her hair. What is it just doesn't look right.
You know what's at stake, and you are not waiting for someone else to figure it out.
Technical difficulties aside, that right there, if you didn't recognize her, was Kamala Harris. She's been on a siesta and she looks tan and rested or something. The chair of the DNC saw this and said, yep, the party's dead.
There's no doubt that, we have work to do. When you hit rock bottom, there's only one direction to go, and that's up. And that's what we're doing.
The chair of the...
See, the way they cut it, I don't know what was said before. This is kind of what I don't like. And I understand they're showing you the proof with that stuff, but... So this is President Trump arriving in Scotland. Scotland. Gavin says the aquarium store knows me by name now. I left today and they said, see you next week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow joined astronomer as a very temporary spokesperson, poking fun at the Coldplay Jumbotron. You still never liked her when she did what she did against Donald Trump when she was Attorney General working for Planned Parenthood. By the way, they closed down the Planned Parenthood here in Madera the other day. Let's go back to Facebook. One of my groups, Madera County Informed. Or no, it was Madera Uncensored, I think. I think it was Madera Uncensored. It was Madera Uncensored. How about this? We'll just type in Madera Planned Parenthood. Here we go.
The Madera Planned Parenthood has been shut down due to cuts to federal funding. I'm Hannah Gonzalez. The impact it will have on the Fresno location and residents.
Cute. That's really horrible. That's going to affect a lot of people.
It's truly devastating what's happening in America right now.
Planned Parenthood Marmonte covers 43 counties in California and all of Nevada.
We're an essential community provider that provides mostly sexual and reproductive health care to underserved and low-income folks.
And annually, Marmonte serves over 300,000 people. Now they're facing a massive loss, forcing the branch to shut down 5 locations in California as of Thursday.
It's more than half of our revenue. We would lose about $100 million just our affiliate and reimbursement for the healthcare we provide through Medicaid as a health insurance program.
Wait a minute,
here in the valley,
so Madera is like a town of not more than 60,000 people, and they spend $100 million a year.
Are located.
That's a scam right there. No way in hell this small Planned Parenthood here in Madera, in Madera, charges $100 million. That means they were charging the government way too much. Way too much. It's permanently closed. But let's see the street view. Or let's see the different pictures. See, it's not a very big building, folks. So the parking lot is right about there. So I would say it's maybe 100 feet by 30 feet. What do you say? It's like 30 feet? 100 feet by 30 feet, probably. But do they actually have that many freaking pictures? No way they do $100 million a year. No way. That just tells me they're skimming money from the government. Tesla drivers line up around the block. Oh wait, I forgot you sent us something, huh? Gosh, I wish my Benadryl will start kicking in. David Daleiden, anti-Planned Parenthood activist, claims home was raided. Play the video? Where can we play the video? Okay, we can't play the video. All right. Anti-abortion activists behind a series of controversial undercover videos targeted Planned Parenthood claims California Department of Justice agents raided his home on Tuesday and took his tapes. His tapes. I haven't heard people say took their tapes in a while. Oh, he's from Tustin. In a Facebook claim, the office of the California Attorney General Kamala Harris seized all his footage. Oh, this is from 2016. Oh, wow. That's crazy. 2016. Let's watch this video real quick.
We got our order. We have
This is the new Tesla restaurant in LA somewhere.
grilled cheese, side of bacon with
Oh, that bacon actually doesn't look like cheap shit.
electric sauce, and then we got the Tesla burger. They also have this souvenir cup, which we ordered for our drinks. Our sandwiches came in these really cute Cybertruck boxes.
Oh, that's cool.
Good burger. Nice char and patty. I like the bun too.
That bacon looks good.
Oh, that's really good. The sauce is good too. I'm not even sure what's in the sauce, but pairs well with the bacon.
Cool.
So first impressions is the food is pretty good.
Food was pretty good. I think it was actually pretty good. I probably will be back, bring my girl, and let her get the experience of this. But I'm gonna do it way.
Okay, why are they putting it? Oh, he's a BMW 9 owner.
Way after this is.
Why do you gotta put that up?
All the hype is over with. I hope the robots are
Oh, that's an Omnibot. So I want to get one of these for my medical issues.
available for me to get at a decent price because I probably will get one.
Food is pretty good, and I was very impressed by the robots serving popcorn. I would probably bring friends, more than likely friends from out of town. They would be very impressed
You got a Tesla
coming to a
Model
place
3.
like this.
So it's pretty cool. It has a very vintage vibe, but futuristic vibe at the same time.
Yeah, I saw that,
It has a
Gavin.
nice screen that you can watch while you charge your car. If you're a Tesla owner and if you order from your car ahead of time, you don't have to wait in line. We waited for about an hour and 30 minutes.
Wow.
Less than 24 hours after opening, the
I would go try their food out. Yeah, I saw that Democrat. We might see it because I think I saw it on here on X. Uber will now let women drivers and riders request to avoid being paired with men starting next month. I don't see an issue with that. If you don't feel comfortable with men, then it's funny. Look, now you said it, and look, it just popped up, Gavin. Look how quickly. Always on the wrong side. Democrats are now trying to cancel the Blue Angels. I actually have a Citizen Blue Angels watch. My friend is recording the Thunderbirds tomorrow. That's cool. That's definitely cool. I've been checking what's going on here. You gotta fight. Right. What do these two have in common? I don't even want to answer. Matt Gates on the show. Kenny Cody. I've never heard of Kenny Cody. Oh, I didn't know he had a golf club over there in Scotland. Europeans meet with Iranian officials face to face for the first time. Blah 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 blah. They're finding stuff in salmon now. Well, let's watch the WNBA Alpha League.
And look at the battle there. Oh!
And I bet you they didn't call that as a foul either.
And look at the battle there. Oh!
I'd almost bet money that there was no foul called right there. They are men, says Gavin. Are you Ozymandias? What does that mean? Scott Adams says there's two. I want to see proof. Oh my goodness, the pain pills along with the what do you call it pills are kicking in together. My antihistamine. Ooh, I'm starting to feel a little different here, folks. Eddie might get a little crazy. Everyone hated Hulk Hogan, the most famous Why? Oh, he said the R or the N word one day. Oh my gosh! So now he's the worst person in the world because he said it one day. People make mistakes. People can, people can, come back from it. It's unsafe for my girlfriend to walk around by herself in the majority of DC. Something has to be done. And clearly the Democrat rulers are totally cool with the violent crime. They love the violent crime. I don't know why. YouTube, but the link It's interesting how it became a I'll check it out a little bit, see, Reed. How it became a California chat tonight. It's mostly California news tonight. Mostly California news. Zach Brown reveals engagement. So every time I hear Zach Brown, so there's a Zach Brown who is in charge of an F1 race team. The McLarens. I like the McLaren team from F1. We are seeing all this stuff already. Who cares about Nancy Mace? She, like I say, Nancy Mace is the freaking AOC of our country. Oh yeah, do you know there's California man charged a $2 million dating app scam. He posed as an investing guru. So there's some some app called TEAE, and I guess it's a place for women to go and complain about men and like dox them and stuff. Well, apparently somebody broke into the app and hijacked it or did something about it today. She's going to the air show live tomorrow at noon. Where is it at? Is it in like Long Beach or something? This is in Houston. Oh, by the way, guys, so Goofy Sunday night wants to join us. She's going to be on a panel talking about if God is real or if the Bible was just written to keep people in check. So we're going to be talking about that on Sunday. Oh, you mean it's only us from California here tonight? Yeah, I don't know where everybody is. Maybe they're tired from watching On Patrol Live. No bedroom house. Sophie Cunningham. I didn't realize how good she looks. Look at those legs. She's got legs. She knows how to use them. No way. So 11-hour time, I guess. What time is it right now? 10:50. Can one single person make this make sense? A lot of Hulk Hogan stuff. Transgender woman soccer player outed on free kick. Oh my goodness. Let's go here to home. I'm gonna show you the difference now when you go to home. It's just gonna show you. It's just gonna show you a lot of stuff, and we'll be able to show you how clickbait works on here. Wyoming. I've been to Wyoming. My truck broke down in Wyoming. Name something a Democrat does better than a Republican. Look, this is just clickbait, so people will type something so they can get views. I sent my 12-year-old son to school in a dress to combat gender stereotypes, and now he doesn't want to go to school anymore. What should I do? Gee. Don't send him to school in a dress, then? Dude, they still have baseball cards? I didn't know they still have baseball cards. Sophie Cunningham, she is the one that in the WNBA, when they were messing with Caitlin Clark, she stepped up and got in her face. I seen this. Was that mine? Nope. The boys some kind of anything that could explode. Man detained at alligator Alcatraz speaks out about the conditions. Yeah, it's probably all fake. Time magazine excludes Joe Rogan from the list of 100 greatest podcasts of all time. Of course, because they don't like him because he's still center, but he's more to the right. What's up, Boris? How the heck you doing, buddy? I showed him the video you sent me earlier. The Tuesday 2-night meteor show shower comes 29 to 30 night. Look, look at this clickbait. I have 0 tattoos. Can anyone else here say the same? If yes, you're my friend, and I'll follow you. This is just this chick trying to get clicks because of how good she looks, or how she thinks she looks good. I don't know who this lady is. Why do they keep asking about this lady? You lied to me about white women. Let's see. She's about to pop out. Okay, I better stop before she does pop out. I'll get in trouble. Good evening, Boris. Man, if she insists on wearing such a dress in public, just delete her number and let go. Yeah, I don't think I could date, I don't know. I wouldn't want to date them. If we were dating and they never wore something like this and then they decided to wear something like this, I wouldn't want her to wear it. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, that's Macron's husband? Let's see. At this moment, he knew he messed up. F. Robert De Niro. Fuck you. Latin Americans getting frustrated at finding some Latino in the U.S. who either can't or won't speak Spanish to them. Oh, they used to do that to my wife all the time. Let's see what this is.
Hola. ¿Habla español? Excuse me, does anyone speak Spanish? No. ¿Hay alguien que habla español aquí?
Okay, the fact that she just walks up automatically filming and the look on this chick's face, this is one of those videos, folks, where it's fake. They fake this video so everybody in the world will share it. So don't share videos like this. No way this person just walked up filming automatically, do you speak Spanish? And then they freaking did that nasty no. Come on. So yeah, there's beating up on dogs. I'm not going to show that video. It's all over the internet. So this is Meet Oren Routh. So that's the guy, Ryan Routh's son. And he got arrested for pedophilia. Adam Kinzinger. F you, dude. See, look at this. Got plaid. This woman's just showing this picture so she'll get clicks and likes. And she did. 128,000 views. 5.6 thousand freaking heart. I wish I was a girl. I'd be doing a lot better on the internet if I was a girl. I seen a video that highlighted how Macron's husband stands and walks just a little like a man. Big Mike. Yeah, I mean, Big Mike is definitely manly. Let's put it that way. See, happy Friday. Look, they're posting pictures of themselves. She got 61,000 views. If I was a girl that could post videos like this, I would. I'm not gonna lie, I would. All those people waiting in Scotland, huh? Like I said, Johnny Midnight, he's doing that to get people to comment. Everyone thinks burning fat and calories is calorie out. I don't want to look at that stuff. Straight men's psychological stress response to seeing two men kissing is the same as seeing maggots. It's disgusting. I don't want to see it. It's like, ugh. Freaking, what's The Rock's secret? Like, this is another clickbait. They're doing this because everybody's going to say in there, steroids. He's on steroids, bro. And it worked. 125,000 views for Terrible. Do I even have to point this out to people, or do you guys know it? Not all girls get likes. There are plenty of uggos that get scrolled past. Oh, like that Juliana chick. I watched this one earlier.
I'm sorry, but this is insane. This is what $12 gets you these days. This mediocre sandwich with a side of a dirty look from the person because I didn't tip on top of the $12 for them to make my sandwich.
Tipping is getting out of hand, folks. It definitely is. I don't want to hear what Gavin Newsom has to say. Oh yeah, this is what the people getting arrested that were trying to block ICE agents today.
Is he alone? Let him go.
Really? I did not know that about OnlyFans. See all these people trying to help the illegal alien?
I'm just telling you. Watch the
So I think it was that guy that says if you touch me, he got arrested. A couple of people got arrested today over it. They did. Let's see. Landlords shouldn't be allowed to raise their rent less. So you know all the people that are rent. Look, 159,000. It's clickbait, folks. It's all clickbait, and people still follow along with it. Pauly Shore's mom, I guess she passed away a long time ago. That's why I don't ever look at this stuff, because it's all just clickbait. Most of X is clickbait. Breaking news, Harvard astrophysicists suggest aliens may attack Earth in November of 2025. Like, really, what? Oh, this is just, gets on my nerves. You should walk into those places with a tip jar of your own for ordering. Yeah, I should. I'd be like, I ordered online. Can I get a tip? Caption this. See, there's no real news on here. Breaking news, The View will be taking a hiatus and will not be filming any more episodes in the meantime. It's a summer break. It's their summer break. And look, 12,000 people commented. 6.4 million looked at it. I bet you all the comments are going to say, good, they're gone forever. Watch. Watch what they say. Now we are supposed to get all our video clips of high intellect. The View is going on a scheduled hiatus. Of course, I knew that. What terrible news. The average Joe. See, all these people believe it. Good riddance. I can't believe anyone watches them anymore. People are just dumb that way. I'm sorry. I said it. They are. But we had a whole bunch. We had to go catch up where we were. Freaking Jeffrey Epstein meets Maxine Waters. The White House just framed a hung copy of the Donald Trump signed it about that Associated Press are no longer allowed in the White House press briefing. What's this one now? The line when it comes to turn off the gratuity on a Carnival cruise rate. Did you know? So it says Carnival Cruise Lines implemented tipping into the cost of the cruise because the clientele wasn't tipping. So now you got to stand in line to get that. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what they're saying there. Can you name the show and when did you watch it? This is just clickbait still. I don't think that's a real show, is it? Is that a real show? My current state of affairs. I fell last night and broke my ankle. Believe me, it wasn't fun. Oh, I believe you. Matt Gaetz' wife is pregnant again. Here you go, Gavin. Brittany Griner.
Okay. Dasha's first birthday was such an amazing time. Jessica at events.
Okay, so what is Brittany Griner? Is Brittany Griner a trans woman or a trans man? Because that's a pretty dang deep voice.
At Sparkle made this dream come true. Honestly, everybody had a great time. It was well done. Everything was put together perfectly. Breakdown was amazing. It looks like nothing has happened now.
I passed up my redhead.
Except for this amazing backdrop back here.
Literally 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's the Netflix version of Starsky and Hutch. Thank you, C. Reed.
The planning.
Thank you, C. Reed, for that. But still, this stuff is clickbait. If we stop going on clickbait and clicking on it, then X would be a lot better of a news source. So look at this. Breaking news. New leaked image of the book Trump signed for Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, so first, here's what I'm going to say. That's not Donald. Maybe Donald Trump signed away that back then, but that's not his signature now. And it says, to Jeff, you are the greatest. This could be to any freaking Jeff, right? It could be any Jeff. Oh, that was just a guess? Oh, okay. Chuck Schumer said rural America is incapable of receiving weather warnings now that PBS and NPR have been defunded. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, this is going to gross you out, folks. This is going to gross you out. LA Clippers assistant coach does this. Watch this. This is disgusting.
Strong man is not built in peace.
So look, he's sticking his hand down his ass. Now he smells it. Oh, and then he wipes it off. Look, he's wiping it off on the wall at the hotel. I stay at a lot of hotels, and that just, oh my god, that's disgusting. You think it's a dude, huh? If you woke up a billionaire tomorrow, what's the first thing you would do? Once again, just for clicks, folks. They're doing it just for clicks. I found out today her name is Ghislaine. You say Ghislaine Maxwell was just granted limited immunity by the department under Trump. What do you think is going to happen with that? Should I subscribe to this person? I don't, because see the difference between following and followers? I won't subscribe to that person. Viral media from around the world, no thank you. And this guy is just, I won't follow him either because all he is clickbait. This woman is a damn hero. Yeah, right. Watch this.
Don't fucking push me. You're taking him before I can take a phone number from him?
Ghislaine, that's what I used to say.
You need to stop. You need to stop kidnapping people off the fucking street. 100%. You just dragged him away when I'm trying to call his family for him.
We're making an arrest. You need to stay
Show
back
me your
from my
arrest
red.
warrant then. Show me your arrest warrant.
I don't need to show you
Yeah,
anything.
because you're a
not,
fucking liar.
You're not an interested
You're a
party.
fucking
You have
liar.
no right
Show me it to me.
Stop! You guys are kidnapping people off the fucking street.
I'm gonna take my meds because I'm gonna go pretty soon. My fall asleep pills.
You good?
Yeah, because what? Because someone came over to help them, you have to rush and get them in the fucking
You're
car?
being obnoxious and a lady.
Not being obstructive. You're being obnoxious.
This is 100%. 100%.
You guys have no conscience.
Yep.
If you're doing something right, take your fucking mask off then. Yeah, you coward.
Fat ass.
An
She's got a little
unmarked
small ass,
car.
doesn't she? Idiots. Just idiots. You know what? Let's go here for a little bit. Let's go to Facebook. Let's watch some reels. I like watching reels. Let's just go to plain old Facebook. Easy 47 Coffee in Fresno. At Fresno Mission, celebrate its first anniversary. So you're a DeWalt guy. You can go to Lowe's then. I can't buy Makita at Lowe's stuff. Okay, let's see which one we want to see. What the fuck is that? I like seeing stuff like this. Tell me if you guys have a specific one you want to see. Okay, Milwaukee does have cool stuff.
We wandered over to the Milwaukee booth. Of course, you know, we had to come over here. And they have the brand new Pack-Out Dolly Mechanics tool set. I want to give you guys a closer look. So these are all pack-out bins. This is going to come with 3 sections.
Those
I believe
are cool.
she said this is like your sockets. This is your wrenches, and then pliers and other stuff down here. You will be able to buy the 3
So
sections
show it to
separately
us.
or buy it as a standard dolly. Now let's take a look in the tools so you guys can see
Oh, they
some
actually
of the
come with the
sockets up
tools?
here. They do have their square no roll socket. So on like flat surfaces, that square body is designed to help your sockets
That's
not roll
cool.
away from you. And they have that on all of them, 1/4 inch all the way up to 1/2 inch. You guys saw that was your metric drawer. Right
Good to
below you
know,
have your
Gavin.
SAE
Good to
drawer.
know.
Then we move into some impact sockets, Torxes, hex sockets, things like that, little spark
You know,
plug
the DeWalt?
sockets. And then we have our ratchets, little picks, extensions. And I will say one thing on the Milwaukee extensions that I do like is the knurling. It's pretty neat not seeing any crosshatch knurling and just straight up and down. And you actually do get really, really good
I wonder
grip
how much this
on
set
the
is.
Milwaukee knurlings. And also as a bonus, they don't just pick one spot to put it. They put it down on the extension and they put it.
All right, what do you guys think that costs? Milwaukee pack out set. $530 is the tools included though. Easy clip, impact resistant body. Nope. That's just the set. That's just the dolly thingamajigger. With tools. $4,000? You gotta be shitting me.
Hey everyone, I'm here to tell you about our 366-piece Master Mechanics hand tool set in Pack-Out. Here we have 3 stacks of drawers on a dolly for our master set. Each one of these drawers is going to come with a
I mean, I like that
durable
setup.
reinforced tray where you have high contrast EVA
But
foam
5,000 or
reinforced with a
4,000
molded
bucks.
base layer. This top stack is going to be all of your sockets. So you have all your metrics, quarter, 3/8, half-inch drive. You got your standards here, impacts and bit sockets, and then your
I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
ratchets and extensions here. This next stack is going to be all of your combination wrenches. Again, separated out by metric and SAE. You have your non-ratcheting in these top 2 drawers, and then your ratcheting wrenches in these bottom 2 drawers. This bottom stack here is going to be a variety of different hand tools that you're going to need on the day-to-day.
Okay, so you got that extended needle nose pliers, your linesman. These are needle nose pliers. These are your nips. This is your electrical wire cutting tools. That looks like it's a knife, and you've got a couple long screwdrivers.
Shop. So pliers, wire strippers, knives, screwdrivers.
What's in this one? Oh, those are all screwdrivers.
You got your locking pliers.
Okay, so a lot of people are going to call this a crescent wrench, but it's actually called a no-slip. It's a non-slip adjustable wrench. These I would call channel locks, but they're not. They're adjustable pliers. These are, what the heck do they call these things? Clamps. What are these, though? What are these things?
And adjustable wrenches, hammers, snap.
Dude, this is a nice looking set. You got a marker there. These are the ones these are for working like automotive stuff. You got the hammer. You got a mallet, I should say. That's actually a cool tool set.
Ring pliers.
I like it.
Each one of these drawer stacks will be available
Vice grips,
individually.
thank you.
So if you just want the socket set, you can buy that. Also, you will be able to buy the individual trays that already come preloaded.
But I
with
like
tools.
how
If you want to
it's
mix and match. If you already have a drawer
it's all
set,
organized.
it ships to you with the tools in it, so you don't have to put all the individual sockets together. That's the best part.
I like it though.
So this is going to give you a ton of versatility, being part of the pack out system, ultimate organization with everything in one place. These are going to start shipping in January. I don't know if we're still dialing in the pricing, but we're thinking $4,000 for the master set. So it's everything you see here with the dolly.
Okay, let's look up. Let's go. Okay, Milwaukee mechanics pack out. Let's see what the pricing is on it. I don't see a price on it. Well, here, so just this ratcheting tool set alone is $240. So they're probably right around $5,000. Holy sheep shit, Batman. I like it though. I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
All right, y'all get 30 pounds or smoked sausage.
Ooh, they're making jambalaya, I think.
Brown down. Dwayne's been getting up out there. Ooh, man, that's pretty right there, y'all. 30 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Are you big time off road?
Y'all gonna hit that chicken with that Dale. Woo, gotta watch that Dale's now. Now we're gonna hit that chicken with that Lee and Perry. All right, y'all gonna
But
hit
no
it with
need
that
to buy
world
everything
famous
again.
salt right there. Boy. Oh, King, that's too much salt. Y'all gotta hit it with that black pepper. Oh, you know
No,
love
I don't
that
like black pepper. No black
Oh,
pepper
y'all
in
know we
mine.
hit it with that Southern boy. Oh, y'all know I love that Southern boy. Oh, man, boy. All right, y'all, we got that chicken all browned down. Ooh, look how pretty that looks.
That does
right
look
there.
good.
We're gonna get it up out there now. Here we go with that 30 pounds of temple meat going in, baby. It's all froze, but that's okay, y'all. It'll defrost here in a
What
minute.
the
All right,
heck?
y'all, we're gonna season up that temple meat. First up, we're gonna hit it with that Louisiana hot sauce. Ooh. Now we're gonna hit it with that Lee and Perry, boy.
Same here, Gavin.
Oh, man, the whole bottle. Throw it in there. Right now, we're going to hit it with that Dale. You got to watch that Dale. Just a little bit of that Dale goes a long way. Oh, I love that black pepper. Got to hit it with that black pepper.
You already hit it with black pepper, dude.
Now we hit it with a little salt. Ooh, watch out, man. Watch out, Kenny. Watch out with that salt. Now we're going to hit it with that low sodium Southern Boys. Watch that color going in there, Dwayne.
I think we watched this already, part, didn't we?
Now we're browning all that temple meat down. What do you think, Dallas? Looking good.
Yeah, we
Mass
saw that
Fabricator,
already.
we're doing things.
Are these thin? I've been looking for thin ones like this.
That no other manufacturers can accomplish with the metal they're using. Here is my millimeter stubby set and 6-point. I offer 12 and 6.
Every once in a while, you need a thin one.
SAE as well. These can accept a ratchet. Very strong, very durable, lifetime warranty.
Does he, Gavin? I don't like Cajun food, though.
Full sets come with these clips where you can hang your tools on a stainless clip so they can hang on.
Oh,
your
they are
box
still
or in
they
your
are
truck.
still thick, but they're not as
MassFabricator.com.
thick as
Mass
the other
Fabricator.
ones.
We're doing things.
Okay, how much do you think this set costs? Let's see.
This trucking company hires an extra 30 qualified truck drivers every single month without posting on job boards, hiring a recruitment agency, or chasing.
Here's an Australian building code that needs to get into an American code. In this powder bath, you're required to have a floor drain. So if the toilet overflows, if the sink overflows,
that's a good idea.
Everything will go down that drain and will not flood the house below. Same with this primary bath. This floor.
You think
is
$150
sloped
for
this
that?
direction.
That might be close.
Underneath this floating vanity, there's a drain under here. And so that drain would catch any overflow in this space.
That's actually a good idea.
And then a second drain for the shower right here. So this shower slopes this direction and then catches on that linear drain.
That's an interesting
That's
shower.
Welcome to J Mart, where we stocking shelves and rocking bales. You get caught stealing, we gonna whoop your ass. We got the best deals in the city. Got buy one, get one free, 10-pack of pregnancy tests. You know these bitches be lying. Gotta be safe. I seen a bitch piss on a USB flash drive one time. That bitch made me lose my Skilo album the other day. I caught a bitch stealing. I told him, look, either I'm gonna whoop your ass or that's gonna be $5,000 plus gratuity. We handle every customer with care. Speak to my head of customer service, Mad Dog.
I got you with whatever you need. You need a price check? I got
That's
you.
hilarious.
Wrong gun. My bad. Wrong gun. Yo, this one on sale. $4,999, man. Can't beat that.
You need tobacco? We on ID. You old enough to carry money. Hell, you old enough to buy from me. Spike all the services
Oh yeah,
already.
I've seen those
We ain't
before.
wiped
Those are pretty
nobody
cool.
goddamn kid. I ain't serving nobody that's underage. Hell, they serving themselves, so it ain't illegal. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, so you're gonna want to go down to aisle 6, and it's gonna be on your right hand side. Hold on one second. Hello. 2 ounces? All right, bet. I'm gonna finish with this tug muff, then I'll be on the way. All right, bet. Yeah, so what you want to do is go down to aisle 6.
I ain't following people around the store. I ain't Indian. This ain't 7-Eleven. This J-Mart. Man, one time I had an Indian dude follow me around my own store. Motherfucker, I own the place. The tikka masala is on aisle 7, and the deodorant is on aisle 2. Thank you. Don't come again.
Oh, you too lazy to put the cart back?
Oh my gosh,
You gonna put the cart back now? Yeah, hurry up. You too, old lady.
We got a fat ass discount. That's a discount for women with fat ass. The less clothes you got on, the less money you gonna pay. Bounce with it, bounce with it, bounce
they're
with
twerking.
it. Bounce no refund pilot. You can't bring nothing back. Dope sold, money fold. You hear that? That's the sound of our refund policy. Oh, you want to give me a used socks? I'm going to give you a used gun. Get your tub ass out of here, chunky butt. We accept all form of payment.
Pretty funny.
Cash, food stamp, Bitcoin, ass, titties.
Yo, we don't got no damn layaway. You come in here, I'ma lay your ass down. You feel? You outside? Don't say less.
We carry medical supplies too. We got buy one, get one free pacemakers. Hell, get the other one to a nigga you know. Old people, we ain't forgot about y'all. We got knee braces and big vibrators. You kill somebody,
Oh
you
my
need
gosh.
to clean up the crime scene. We got cleaning supplies too.
Yo, where you going? Let me see that receipt.
This is hilarious.
You broke as hell. Here, take this. Hey, take this too.
Thanks for shopping with Draymart. Signature
Oh
job
my gosh,
idea.
that was hilarious.
All right, should be good to go. Oh, thank you so much. You saved me so much money from going to the mechanic. You're a mechanic, a plumber, a
The heck is
carpenter, an
this?
electrician. How'd you learn all this stuff? Did you go to a bunch of trade schools?
Oh, no, I grew up poor, so the options were become self-sufficient or die. And here we are.
We're installing the windows in our new house. Let me show you how it's done. First, I use flex tape to make a waterproof pan at the bottom of the opening. Then I cut and fold up a section of house wrap above before running a bead of silicone across the top and down the sides. These windows come with a nailing flange that needs to be folded out at a 90-degree angle. I put
Up
shims
and
underneath so I can adjust the window if it's not sitting level. Once I check that the bottom's level, I fasten it with screws.
Panda.
Then I make sure the sides are plumb and screw
Operating.
everything in place. I like to use screws because there's less chance of damaging the window with a hammer. These flanges leave a small hole in the corners, so I cover them with a piece of metal. I put the metal behind the flange at the bottom and in front of the flange at the top. Then I hit it with some sealant. Next, I install flashing tape on the right and left side, then a piece
I don't
across
think
the
it's that
top.
same kind of flex
Finally,
tape,
I
though.
pull down the house wrap and seal it off with house wrap tape. Next up, we'll be showing the masons laying brick. If you enjoy this type of...
Dude, newbies are pretty cool.
You look lonely.
What's their first car gonna be? Oh, they don't even
That
show it.
cute stuffed toy with the little button eyes and floppy ears.
Who cares about that?
Ever since I learned that denim and epoxy can be combined to make a really cool, modern version.
This is a whole jug of creamsicle punch and it's only 2 ingredients.
You know
Let me
what?
show you how to make it.
Let's go find some more because those are kind of getting stupid. Here we go. There's some with women in it.
Go grab that up there for me.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, that big boulder.
Yeah.
Can you go with her?
Sure.
Oh, actually,
Wow,
walk up
and
there
she's a redhead.
backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. Go grab that up there for me. That is not a good sign.
I talk shit about a lot of clickbait, but I don't care. I'm still gonna look at the women. It's Wish a thing.
That is very poor. That would be our wheel.
They probably did that on purpose.
So, madam, why do you feel you deserve custody of this child?
Well, I brought him into this world, so I should get custody of him.
That's a simple but fair enough reason. And you, sir, why do you feel you deserve custody of this child?
Well, if I put money into a Pepsi machine and a Pepsi comes out, is it mine or the machine's?
There you go, Boris. You put the flex tape stuff for your jet boat. Jet boat. All right, let's watch 1 or 2 more, and then we're gonna go. Holy shit! Look at this kid. I don't even think that's a 50cc. Oh, it's wobbling. Oh, he got it. Oh, right into the ball.
If you want to get your content on.
What is this one?
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Why does Miss Piggy douche with honey?
I don't know.
Because Kermit likes his pork sweet and
Oh.
sour.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so wrong.
I was gonna go to class before I got high. Come on, y'all. Check it out.
Oh my god.
I was gonna go to class before I got high. Come on, y'all.
So you see the $50 bill there?
Oh my god.
This fooled you. You park like an asshole. I need some of these cards. I need some of those cards. It does, Boris.
It's a life hack that so many people can use. So what you're going to want to do is find one of these old water heaters.
Remember, adulthood is a...
We will get you 10 million 15 things I bought this month. This sticky note stencil and holder that lets you make perfect to-do lists. This hanging bacon rack that lets you make crispy low-grease bacon in
Who wants to make bacon in a microwave? Come on.
the microwave. This electric detergent dispenser that dispenses precise amounts.
Yeah,
This
that's
tool that
cool.
makes egg cracking simple for anyone. These transparent sticky notes that let you trace diagrams for your notes. This tray that clips onto couches, bathtubs, and other ledges.
Oh,
This
that's
thing that
nice.
cuts corners to make them round. This electric letter opener. This adjustable measuring cup that gets every drop. This thing that turns your bathtub into a jacuzzi. This wall-mounted electric shower back scrubber. These DIY snack containers for work or school. This unfolding tube that inflates into a soft magnetic light. This big contained seatbelt secured dog seat with a snack
that's
hole.
cool.
15 things I bought this month.
Those are some cool things. All right, guys, my medicine's really starting to kick in, and I'm like ready to go to bed. So, versus I used to use a paint pen for marking parts and write on their windows. They can scrape them off with a razor. That's cool. I actually saw that they suggested I do that when I was replacing when I had to take all the fuel lines off from my truck when I was putting in the new heater grid. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for being here. We appreciate it. It's definitely late. We'll be back tomorrow night, probably after On Patrol Live again. So, catch y'all later. Have a good day. Eddie Block. Eddie Block.
We watching Eddie, getting facts ready.
Good night, Gavin. Good night, Boris. Good night, C. Reed. Good night, people who aren't chatting.
The Eddie Block Show. Eddie Block Films. Eddie Block Film Show.